has been going on, Raz was contacted by a telepathic voice inside his head who we left off with saying, "Hello, Raz. I am the Hidden Lord." So, that is where we shall pick back up. We shall return our players to... I've got this the wrong way round. I've set up my player screen as the GM screen. No, I think it's fine. There we go. Yeah, I just had two player screens for some reason. There we go. We return to the Van Thamper Villa depths. And Raz, can you tell us what your reaction to this voice in your head is?
Yeah, so Raz hears this, and then very sharply turning left and right over the shoulder, kind of yells out, Therian, are you in my head?
No.
Now, no need to panic. I am a new friend.
Raz kind of, not nearly as stressed out as he was, kind of tries to gather himself together and is paying more attention. In this situation, is this a situation where Raz could respond mentally as well?
Absolutely.
So it wouldn't be outwards, it would be inwards within the mind.
Yep.
Who am I speaking to?
As I say, I am the Hidden Lord. I have been trapped within this artifact, hoping for good souls to come along for a very long time.
And what are your intentions?
I wish to be free, that I may return home.
And so this is directly with the it's the shield. Am I correct?
Yeah. Well, you believe so. It's the only thing nearby that looks like it might be an artifact.
Okay. I wish to return home. At this point, could I... okay. Would I be able to just, kind of just like long story short, out loud, relay it to the rest of the party?
The rest of the party are currently
Arguing.
in a discussion or an argument. We can
Okay.
also say argument.
That's fine, that's fine.
As to whether or not they should execute Thavius Cree.
Okay, right. So we'll see what's in. Okay, so I wish to return home. Would you by any chance go by any name that I could refer to?
My name was taken from me when I was trapped in this prison.
And who trapped you into this prison?
An infernal being from the hells.
Did you deserve to be trapped?
Would any creature betrayed, made war upon, or deceived by an infernal creature believe that they deserved such an action?
There was a rhyme and reason to everything.
A philosopher. Then I shall state it clearly. No, I did not deserve such foul treatment.
Um. Okay, so at this point, the rest of the group is still preoccupied.
We're probably leading up to the point where Ithiski is jumping on Thavius Krieg's face at the moment. So you've got a little longer if you want it.
If I'm honest, Shindra has also he said his 2 cents, and I've still also like been just waiting until you allow me to like do a check around the room because I still have the detect magic going, and I've wanted to do that for a long time. Just
Well,
you will have noted that the shield is magic, yeah.
Well, one thing that like my character as well would have been, it, he wouldn't have been subtle in the way that he was receiving this. So physically as well, darting around the room. If there was anyone that was paying attention, they would have seen that clearly something else was happening with my character.
is he close to the shield?
I mean, your character's on the board.
It's still
Yeah, but-
black for me. Oh yeah, it's actually here. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I can't see like the shield if there's
I
a
think
shield,
this is the
shield on the
shield.
wall.
The shield's on the back
looks
wall.
like-
Yeah.
Okay. If that gives off a magic aura, I will actually begin to move over there immediately. If I sense something from it.
Yeah. So, you can tell that it is magical.
What's
After studying it for a bit, the aura is vastly complex. It is not a single simplistic spell, and you're not able to unravel it very easily, but you can see threads of abjuration, of conjuration, of what's the word I'm thinking of? Something else. There's various things, but the primary two are abjuration and conjuration.
okay? While everyone else is, in that case, is occupied because this is more of Shinder's thing. There's magic here. He doesn't understand it. He picks up his book and he begins to cast identify to see what this is. It will take 10
Okay.
minutes. He will ignore everything that goes that happens around him. If they start a fight, they start a fight. He's focused on this.
Fair enough. Raz, are you continuing your conversation further?
It would be, I think at this point, it would be, no, I would not be continuing the conversation. It would be a bit more beyond. He'd almost kind of look around to his compatriots for aid in the situation.
Okay. So, Ithiski and Sinane,
Mm-hmm.
where are you in your conversation at this point?
I think Bang insulted my goddess, and that's about how far we got, right?
Oh,
I
shit.
said
I forgot about this.
any-
Oh.
I said that any god that directly intervened and told you to do something, like an execution, was unjust. And Bang had followed it up with killing him now denies the people of Elturel closure, and that's what they deserve.
Right. Sinane, where are you going with this?
So, how do I word this? So Sanane will say something along the lines of, while your god works to lessen the suffering of the people, mine works to mine tries to seek redemption for wrongdoing. And also,
Do you
What?
know this?
I know his god exists,
Yeah,
and I assume I know what my god does.
that is an assumption. So I am going to ask you to roll a deception check for me, please.
Let's go.
What? Fuck, I hate you for this.
If you're not making it clear that that is an assumption on your part and you are stating it as fact when it is not a fact that you know.
Oh, I'm totally stating as a fact I know.
Right.
But Senane doesn't know how true it is.
Insight from me.
Yeah.
You bastard.
Oh! This is makeup for all of the shit rolls I got last session. Like-
Though,
Ithiski, Sinane, while he's stating this quite clearly and confidently, you think that he's holding something back. He's not quite as sure as he makes out to be.
Siski's gonna wrap his tail just gently around Fabius's neck and like grip onto his shoulders and thin his eyes. What aren't you telling us? Who is your god?
fuck these rolls, by the way. I have simply been told to serve justice to the people who are now lost.
Whose justice, Sinane? Who is your god? Because the cult of the Dead Three, they were serving their kind of justice. So who is it? There's
Can I-
lots of different types of justice in the world.
I
Can I
have no
inter-
need. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, can I intervene in this conversation? Quickly, like ask, like I'm down to kill him. I don't really care if he lives or dies, but you said your god wants justice. What kind of justice does he want? Like there are different kinds. If it's killing him, let's go.
No.
But yeah, there is also a chance like you say your god has given you a sign. Has he done anything like that before? Was it when you murdered people, or was it when you brought them to like in front of a court, captured them? I'm asking Sinead.
Yeah, I've never been rewarded for killing without reason. I do not condone murder. But what I will say is letting this man live is a risk to everyone.
You're avoiding the questions, Sinane. Who is your god?
I have no name for you. Bang.
If this kid's gonna look like shell shocked. You follow a god you have no name for, who tells you to do things. Sinane, that's not worship, that's mental illness.
I'm gonna chuckle, a bit of a bear growl.
Do the voices in your head regularly tell you to kill people, or is this a first?
I mean, I don't insult you for your personal beliefs. And I see no reason why you should question mine.
Because
In the same way that I don't question the blood dripping from your hand wrappings.
there are many forces in this world, Sinane. I know where mine comes from. I have a name for him, and I know his domains. I know what and how. I researched it. I know exactly what my god does, what his domains are, who he helps, and who he doesn't. The same for Asgaroth. I follow two deities. But do you even know it's a god? There are many forces in this world that would pretend to be divine, to influence things. And if it's a deity, why hasn't it told you its name? I'm not trying to insult you, Sinane. I'm worried. I'm concerned about you because I don't want to see you manipulated into doing something that you regret, and I really do not want to see the people of Elturel denied closure. They're in hell, the domain of the dead. Shindor, you would know. The dead have a specific place they are meant to go. Everyone does. When we are finished on the mortal plane, we belong somewhere. Mortal people do not belong in the hells. It's
You'll just hear Shinder mumbling and holding his pearl while
Mm-hmm.
in contact with
Don't
with
worry.
the shield, ignoring everything else that goes around him.
They
If you're
are-
asking for him, me specifically.
if this kid will realize that you're kind of deep in it, just like continue on. They are suffering down there. We can you imagine what it's like? Everything we know about the hells, the devils that we have fought today. That's only the tip of the iceberg. These are the weakest of Hell's legions. They're not even the biggest problem. And we don't know in hell where they are. There's 9 layers, and each one is a different kind of horrific. Don't you think that they deserve to come back from Elturel, deserve to be gotten out? Because that's what I'm doing next. I don't know about you lot, but that is my plan. To finish up here and to go to Elturel and try to rescue them, because they deserve it. They deserve to come back and see the man that put them there and understand why they were put there. Hear him admit it. After being sent to hell, what would you feel like if you came back and you were sat down and a pair of strangers looked at you and said that the reason that you were sent there was because the man who was meant to be in charge of your city, who was meant to look after? Would you believe it? They deserve better.
Can one of you roll a D percentile for me, please?
Okay.
Six.
Ooh, that's
Oh.
low.
That's
As
either really good or really bad.
conversation is going on, you hear a hiss from the doorway, and Philaster looks in and says, "It sounds like you're busy, but we got company." And that's entirely not the voice I went with him last time, but I can't recall which one I did for him last time, so we're just going with it. Can everybody roll initiative for me, please?
Oh my Lantis.
Oh, good roll.
Ooh.
Oh, classic Raz roll.
Oh,
Ah.
Wait, I think I did one wrong.
Raz is at the back of the room just frowning, trying to figure out what the fuck's happening.
Hey, man.
Raz is so
Ah.
frustrated in this moment, you have no idea.
Oh, bless him. Poor Raz.
Now by
Getting
accident,
even lower.
I killed the dude. Whoops, wrong target.
Right.
If he would be so mad.
I slipped.
Benane at 15, Raz at 2, Firion at 22,
Yeah.
Ifisky at, where are you?
15.
There we go, 15, and Shindor at 11.
Yep.
Okie dokie. So, Firion, Philaster has told you that you have got company. What are you doing?
I'm gonna peek out of the door. Can I see them? Like if I move here?
They are tokens on the map, so if you can see them, you can see them.
Okay. Well, I can see them here. I'm gonna yell, which way are they coming from?
He points to there.
Gonna move here, then gonna here. Okay, I see one there.
Yeah. He does have 3/4 cover for ranged attacks there. Not that that matters for your knives.
Yeah.
Because you ignore cover, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Shooting psionic bastard.
Okay. And I'm guessing they have malicious intent. They don't look friendly.
I mean, they just
They
showed up.
are
and
very
you-
much
Yeah.
dressed as cultists, and they are carrying daggers. And they
Yeah,
are
last
bearing
time we
very
saw a
much-
cultist, we killed them. No need to change the proven path. So I'm just gonna go and attack them, and I will do a normal attack first on them, without the -5 for the special damage.
Okay. Roll to hit then.
Nope, that won't probably hit.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
I mean, in
Okay,
this
will
case,
10 hit?
no, a 10 doesn't hit. But
Okay.
you never know.
Yeah,
you could
I
be
will.
attacking a stone.
Yeah. I will throw a second dagger. Okay, well, that hits.
Oh.
It's a crit. Roll damage.
Yeah, did I press the? Yeah, I think I
Spicy
pressed the
meatball.
right one. So this should work for crit damage.
9 plus crit 4, 9 plus crit 11.
Yeah, but I don't think I get sneak attack on them.
No, you won't get sneak attack on them.
Okay, so that would be like 13 damage
Okay.
on the one dude that I see.
Right. Okay.
And I still have a little bit of movement left, so I started here, so 5, 10, 20. I'll move back to here. I'm done.
Okie dokie. Bang. You are currently wrapped around Thavius Krieg, and Palasta, your rescued ally, has mentioned that there are cultists bearing down upon you.
Fabius Cree was also not in that position. I don't know if that's a big deal or not, but
No, he was there, I think.
Yeah,
nope,
he was under bang.
He was just to the left of. I could have been mistaken. I don't think he moved.
He was
but
next to me. He was definitely next to the bear because
Yeah,
I moved
yeah,
my.
he was
Yeah,
next
yeah.
to
Yeah.
under
He
bang.
He was just above where Bang is right now, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He has a bang scarf.
He does now.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
And I'm gonna inform the others. Bad guys incoming. I managed to wound one of them.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. I'm going to prepare an action. I am going to stay put and prepare Mind Sliver
Okay.
the moment I see one appear in the doorway.
Okie dokie. Sinane. You have cultists coming in. What are you doing?
I want to manacle the bastard so hard.
Stinky.
Which bastard? I mean, that could refer to quite a few people.
No, what's his name? I forgot his name twice today.
Obvious?
Yeah, Tavius.
Okay, so you are moving to Thavius and you are putting him in mana.
Yes. I'm going to make it very clear to Bang that I'm just manacling.
Okay.
I'm glad you
He
did
isn't
do that.
going
'Cause I was
to-
going to react poorly otherwise.
Wait, so you're ignoring the cultists and you're still moving in?
I'm making sure that he doesn't get away or does any other bullshit. This guy solo killed a city.
I mean, that's true.
Like,
Yeah,
if you want the main reason why Sinead really wants him dead, the biggest reason is because this guy just killed a city, and he's probably someone's trying to do it again.
I appreciate
I'm manacling the bastard.
your honesty, Sinead, but I promise you he's not going anywhere.
Shindor.
I think it's an addiction to it.
Yep. I have completely ignored everything around me, and I have a shield to focus on. Next.
Fuck you
And
all.
half the party is just like,
Fuck.
whatever.
See magic.
Oh shit.
Okay, so the first cultist moves into your eyeline bang.
Mine's
Okay. That's
Okay.
a saving throw charisma, yes?
no in
In. Okay. That's a shame. What's the DC?
13.
He passes.
No.
Oh no.
Sad.
Okay.
Does it have any effect on a failure?
Was it half damage last time?
No, it doesn't have.
Sad.
That's Toll the Dead.
Okie dokie. Tyrion. This guy moves towards the doorway, and he points at you, and he makes some arcane gestures, and some infernal words fall out of his mouth. Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
So, wisdom. 17.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. You. Where's his spell save DC? Why is this not easy?
I mean, most of us have like 14 as a max right now, so it shouldn't be too much
There we go.
higher.
Spell save DC is 11. So yes, you
Yeah.
pass. You feel
Hey.
your muscles start to freeze up, but you shake it off without worry.
You
And
take 20 damage.
You're down again. Fuck you.
You instantly die.
in fairness, word might have gotten around that you're fucking people are. Experienced it firsthand, and they've got nothing else to worry about.
All of them are dead. No word is going around.
You say this. You say
Shit.
that all of them are dead. That assumes that you've seen all.
Can we
of
fit this through a
Oh
corridor?
yeah, there might be
Ooh,
hidden ones.
breath weapon. This might be good.
Everyone
this might be the right
that
time to
we've
use
seen
it.
is
Actually,
Yeah,
honestly,
although, just I don't
small
know if you realize
hallway.
it, but you have a telepathy spell.
Oh yeah, Tay could also have telepathy. Dang.
The next one moves in,
That's a sword in front of me.
summons a floating weapon in front of you, and it swings for you, Firion. What is your
Yay.
AC?
Oh.
16.
So this sword carves into your shoulder,
Oh
and
god, no, I'm down again.
Shit.
it does minimum damage, which is wisdom. There we go. Cool. So that's 2 points of slashing damage.
Yes. Good.
Force
Very nice
not
damage.
slashing damage.
Very good damage.
However, it does take another swing.
Oh no, please,
Oh,
God, no.
Fuck. Oh god, no.
Please. Come on.
Oh lord.
You know you can do it. Low roll.
That's 9 points of force damage.
Okay, I'm down.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And you guys watch as this sword appears and just hacks into Firion.
So what would I do now?
Thatch.
Except you,
I-
Shindor. You're very
Yep.
focused on your shield.
Yep.
Can I just ask a question?
Yeah.
For Commander Strike, which is my superiority dice thing.
Yeah.
Is that only melee things, or can people use spells
The wording is you command them to make an attack, right?
to strike? Direct an ally that you can see and hear. That can see and hear you to strike using its reaction, adding superiority dice to damage.
You can only do that if you are have the Warcaster feat, because then you can use your reaction to.
Yeah, it
that.
would be anything that people can do using their reaction. So if they have a spell they can cast as a reaction with a valid target, then
That changes its value quite drastically.
yeah. So 99% it will just be attacks.
So melee attacks.
Yeah. Or ranged attacks.
Yeah, okay. Does psychic blades count as an attack?
Does psychic what count as an attack?
Psychic blades.
Yes,
Um,
but he's unconscious.
Yeah, I know. I'm just asking.
He just means for the.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
would. It's a free action to materialize a knife, right, Firion?
I will read it. Whenever you take an action, you manifest a psychic blade in your free hand. So I think no, it's action to manifest the blade. But though it's like the action is to manifest the blade and to throw it.
Yeah.
So there is not like no difference. There's not like no separate. Just manifest the blade. Don't do anything with it.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So, Raya will move up. And 20, 30. And will attack the already wounded cultist. And
Fuck.
it does hit. But it doesn't seem to do much, though he is bleeding now. And Blaster, I mean, he doesn't need to move anyone. So that is good in some respects. And he is going to draw his short sword and attempt to attack the guy next to him. Where is my dice gone? There we go. So the first one hits the guy, but the second one, he just sways a little bit too far, and he's overcommitted to the strike, and it hits Raya. I mean, Raya appears to be okay, but, you know, it clearly hurt. R1, you're up. You can see that your allies are fighting these cultists.
Oh no, it's gonna block
just
the way
beyond
the door.
doorway.
Oh,
What
it's
are you
getting
going
away.
to do?
Oh fuck.
Charge at the mobs on the other side of the door there. Well, I say charge, just move.
No, don't just block the. Oh
Try
no.
to turn it around.
No, can he?
Here you go.
No, fuck.
There we go. Fit myself in there this time.
Yeah, all right.
Are you
Nobody else
through
is
the door
gonna
then, or is that?
Yeah, I'm
You are
probably
just
in the doorway blocking
in
it
the
for them to
doorway.
come in.
Fuck.
Um,
Damn it.
So wait, is the white one's also a bad guy, right?
The
No,
one,
white dude is our friend.
Oh yeah, it's the NPC, isn't it, from the cage?
the two
Aladdin.
on this side are
Yep.
your friends.
Yeah. So Onion, so the red one right in front of me, I will attack with the multi-attack and bite. First of all,
Okie dokie. Roll to hit. 13. A 13 does hit. Roll damage. Getting a lot of minimum damage rolls this session.
And then, is he still alive?
Yeah, very much so. The one
Okay.
who's wounded is in the back.
No. Okay, and now the next one then. In that case.
Oh no.
Oh, is that the right roll? Yes, it was.
Yeah, that is a nat 1. Roll a percentile for me, please.
That button, isn't it? Oh, I did it on the wrong bit. 1 sec.
That's fine. I can see it.
Okay.
54. I mean, I don't think you injure Philaster on a 54. But you're kind of wedged in the door, and as you try and swing, you just twist yourself slightly, and you become jammed in the door. You're not sure that people are going to be able to get past you without, unwedging you.
Mm-hmm.
Raz.
It does
There's
now
a
mean
big
they can't
bear.
come in.
And you think you can see parts of what might be some cultists on the other side. But it's going to be a bit difficult to get a shot off at them. What are you doing?
Okay, so from what can be seen, basically, is there no there's no cultists that would be in clear cover. Is that what it is? They all have some kind of a partial cover. Is that what it is?
Yeah, they have about half cover from the bear, and it can't really move to help you out.
Oh fuck! I wish this big ass fucking fat bear didn't get in the way.
Yeah, well.
Fuck. Oh god. Well,
So
what I'm
good.
thinking about what to do, Raz is still kind of looking left and right from the mystical messages that were floating through his head. Will I take the time to figure out? Okay. This is not what I wanted to do, but from what I can see, at least from where Raz is standing, there is at least one cultist that is in clear view. So Raz would move up to just about here.
Yeah.
And by moving so, he has a clear view of the cultist and the one behind.
Oh, fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
you've got. Bear in mind they've got about half cover from the bear.
Oh, do they both have half cover from the bear as well?
Yeah, the bear's wedged in the door.
Yeah, but the bear is taking these 2 slots, but then you have the cultist and the one behind. They're on different.
It's only actually a 5-foot space in the middle. The bear is wedged in the door. The map doesn't really portray very well the dynamics of a bear squeezing through a human doorway.
All you can see is big blue bear.
When was is this still the same blue? Like, how long have you been the bear for now?
Wait, not long.
So it's new transformation, right?
Yeah, it's when we came down. I turned into a bear when we were fighting those other dudes.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Cool.
Been
So
down here that long yet.
yeah, Raz doesn't care. He's gonna just fire off without giving any regard to R1 whatsoever. So what Raz is going to do, let's see here. Let me just make sure, because in the past I've fired off spells without actually really taking precaution as to what would happen. That, and then
And a fire burn everything.
I know, right? I know.
There is a floating sword in the room that you can attack too.
There is. Oh, yes.
If
Nah.
you can afford that.
No, I don't think so. I don't think I would really care about that. So,
I mean,
yep,
isn't it right next to you?
Yeah.
it is, but not
It's
gonna pay.
basically touching your bum.
Yeah, not gonna pay any mind. Raz is going to go ahead and just cast Agonizar's Scorcher in a line to try to hit the 2 cultists.
Okay. Can you link Agonizer's Scorchers for me again?
I can indeed.
Thank you very much.
So kill all the NPCs.
To link it, is it just just do
Just click on the text of it and it should appear in Roll20 nice and easy for me.
Oh, I could have done a bonus action and healed Tyrion.
It's alright, I'll do
Okie
it.
dokie. 30 foot long and 5 foot wide. So we're doing that line, yeah?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay. So it's going to pass through the 2 cultists and the bear, but Philaster and Rhea are safe.
Correct.
And it is a dex save, yes?
Correct.
Okie dokie.
There it is.
Yeah, you have. I don't. What's the DC? That's the part I'm looking for.
It should be around 14.
Yeah, 13, 14.
13. Yep.
Okay. So one of them passes and one of them fails. Can you roll your damage for me, please?
I can indeed.
And
10 for the back one and then 5 for the front one, as he can't really see past the bear to see the fire that's coming in. And he starts bleeding quite profusely at this point. In fact, both of them are bleeding quite heavily.
Raz also billows out a huge fucking primal roar as he threw this out, by the way.
And R1, you will also take 10 points of fire damage. Tyrion, can you make a death saving throw for me, please?
Yay! D20, come on, big number. Yes.
There you go, 1 pass. Ifiski,
Mhm.
there are cultists beyond the door of the Blue Bear,
Mhm.
and there is a floating sword that is continuing to menace your party members.
As Tyrion goes down, he's gonna scream, Tyrion, no! And he's gonna jump down. As I jump, he's gonna briefly squeeze his tail and just hiss, if you try to run, Sinead will end you, and I can't stop him.
Thavius just nods nervously.
Fiski's gonna jump down, cradle Therion's head, and panic because he doesn't have any magical healing left. I'm gonna use the help action is an action, isn't it? I am right in that.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm gonna use the help action, and if I can, use my bonus action to give Therion one of my potions.
Yeah.
So that consumes that.
Does it mean you have to pour it down his neck?
Yeah, pretty much. He's
Yeah.
cradling Therion and giving a potion.
Damn it!
2d4 plus 2. Do you want me to roll it?
Somebody needs to roll it. I mean, I could, but you'd blame me for the result.
Oof.
That's 1, 4, so 5 plus 2 is 7 hit points.
7. Yeah.
You're gonna be like, he's gonna really like gently pat your chest, just like, Syrian, are you with us?
Next
Thank
comes
you.
the sword.
No, fuck the shore.
And I'm gonna shield Syrian's body from the sword.
I'm feeling slightly better. Thank you so much.
I got you. And that's my turn.
Okie dokie. Sinane. Thavius has been manacled and is looking very nervous about even, breathing at this point. There is a bear stuck in the doorway and cultists beyond it. What are you going to do?
First, I'm going to use my wait, yeah. So I'm going to link this just so people agree that I can. What the fuck? That's the wrong. That's a roll. Is this the one? Thank you.
There you go.
If you want that roll to count, that's fine. Cause it's going to be nice. But I'm not the one who's supposed to roll it. I don't think.
No, you will roll your commander strike. So we will take that 5.
Yeah.
Who are you commanding to do what?
Because the only thing I have to. It is basically during my turn, I use my bonus action to make someone else attack, right? So long as I don't.
So instead of you take the attack action, but instead of you attacking, someone else does.
Yeah, so I use an attack and a bonus.
Yes.
I see. I'm just trying to figure out how this works, and since I don't have to lay on hands anymore, I'm going to ask the bear kindly to smack the guy.
Nice.
You are going to kindly ask the bear to smack the guy.
I'm going to.
I will
I'm
reply
going to use-
with a big growl.
You are the kindest field commander I have ever seen.
No.
May you please just kindly, just so ever so elegantly, please attack again, please.
It's like
it's more. I'm going to. How do you RP commander strike?
Yell at him! Yell at him! Tell him what to do.
Having been in a situation where I have explicitly told new fighters to stop fucking holding back and use your fucking weapon. Something along those lines.
In that case, Sinane shouts, I think the guy closest to you controls the sword. Kill him.
Nice.
Good
Nice.
tactical assessment. Well done.
So what do I roll for that?
You
Normal
roll
attack.
So bite or claw as your choice.
Oh, definitely going to be the second one.
Nice.
24 does hit. Roll damage.
Oh,
Let's go.
That's 19 damage.
nice.
Yep, 19 fucking does it. And you just rake your claws down this guy's chest and he drops to the floor, hemorrhaging everywhere. And the sword fades from existence.
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck the shore.
Shindor.
Yep.
I'm assuming you're still.
Oh yeah.
on the field.
Oh yeah. Noise around me doesn't faze me, and since no one have actually made me specifically pay attention, they were arguing, they were climbing each other and everything, and that they now cast spells. That's whatever.
He's just over there. Lucy. He's over there. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds is playing in his head. He's just like da 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 da, like not paying any attention.
I'm kind of imagining the scene from Deadpool when he gets knifed in the head. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
So, R1. The remaining cultist points his hand at you. And dark bolts of energy shoot out and strike you in the chest, and wounds open up across your body. There we go. There's the damage roll. And you take 14 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my fuck.
I have one bear health left.
One bear health left. At which point, he, noticing you're still standing and everybody is still here, he is going to attempt to book it.
I link something that came into mind of
And
what
he
Shindor is doing.
books it up the corridor. Rhea does take a swing at him as he leaves.
Basically, yep.
But it just swishes past his boots as he cheeses it. Are you guys giving chase?
Nope.
Well, isn't there a thick bear in
Yeah, but I mean, I've only got one health left. I can not be a bear and not be stuck.
Well, basically, none of us can see shit because this thick ass bear is in the way.
Pretty much, yeah. This is very true.
Freya might have shouted something when he was trying to escape.
Yeah, she would have cursed him and shouted to you that he's running away.
So, since I am still stuck in the door, I'll just not be a bear now. There's only one health left on the bear, so.
Okie dokie. That means you're going to need your ordinary token, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, fortunately for you, I do have one ordinary token.
Yeah, because the bear is thick with like 3 C's.
And the bear has been singed.
Trying to stealth, but the dummy clap at the bear's arse cheeks giving us away.
So, Thor, as the fighting fades, you will hear the voice echo in your head again. You seek to aid a city in the hells?
At this point, Raz would say, basically just kind of, as the combat fades, to the rest of the group, from what I've understood, there has been a soul trapped in the shield, and it was spoken to me. I think this is why Shindor has been spending his time doing so.
You've
Are we
probably
really
still
not
got
giving
another
chase?
4 or 5 minutes on your spell.
I need 11 minutes for
Are
me
we
to.
not in initiative order still? Because I'll be.
No,
running.
we're not, right?
No.
Um,
If you want to
I'm
remain in
giving chase.
initiative order and chase him, you may.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
okay.
I don't want him to like get
Oh, I
extra
see, I see,
troops.
I see. Okay.
It was going up to my turn, so my plan was to just not be a bear and then give chase.
Oh, you wanted to? Okay, I didn't know. I didn't realize that
Because
you.
I've actually like got stuff to be able to chase the shit out of someone.
Right. Are you communicating to these two that you intend to give chase? Your NPC friends?
The ones right next to me, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. So I've obviously changed, and then I'll shout, "Let's go after this motherfucker."
Yeah.
Rhea
Well,
heads up to this door and doesn't even stop to try the handle. She just kicks it in and says, "He's in here." Though she can't do much more than that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. And Philasta hurries after her. R1.
Yo.
Your allies have charged away this way. What are you doing?
So how far away is he? Where's the out thingy? I want. Nope, that's not the button I was looking for. Nor is that. The
But wait, hold on though. That changes things though,
ruler. There
because
it is.
if R1 was still pursuing, my character would also follow suit. I wouldn't hang behind.
Well, we'll get to your turn in a minute, Thor.
Okay.
A second. All right. See, obviously, I don't know where he is in the room technically, so gonna run. Because I have, I did that feat, so I have extra movement speed by 10 feet.
Hey, that might be just enough.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was just checking. So I'll see where he is in the room when I get there. Hopefully he's not that far in, but I still have a little bit left after moving to the door. Well, next, I guess behind. I can't be on top of them, can I? So
You can move through allied spaces.
yeah. So if as I get here, I will see where they are. Since the door is there, I can actually get right next to him as I get here. So
Okay.
I can sit my butt right there, and then smack a bitch.
Okie dokie. Roll to hit.
Where is it? It's not much, but
11 does not hit, I'm afraid.
yeah.
Raz, you have had this voice echo in your head asking if you are looking to aid a city in the Hells. What are you doing?
Well, through the midst of combat, and feeling the rage just after firing off, I would pursue in combat. I would follow behind R1.
Okie dokie.
So I'm gonna move through. I don't know exactly how much.
Standard movement is 30 foot.
Okay, so this is gonna be 15. So I'll just move myself just so I can see clearly. So this is 15 out of here. Would I? Okay, and then 15 more foot. I didn't see particularly where he went, so I don't know if he'd be as far
You
as he
can
would.
see
But I'm.
the laughter by this door here.
Which one?
Up here.
It's sorry, hold on. Let me just change the map
The
real
north.
quick. Yep. Okay. Can I go this far a little bit further? I think 15.
Yeah, that'll do for now.
Yeah, because I would pursue in combat. I wouldn't actually even break.
You can see the cultist here.
Okay. But we have got it, and there's cover there as well.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. So with that being the cultist I could see, I'm going to cast Witch Bolt against cultist.
I would point out that he is very injured, and maybe blowing one of your biggest spells to finish off an injured cultist may not be your most tactically sound decision.
Very fair enough. Actually, I was wondering, could I actually do a crossbow attack?
You can, yes.
Oh, didn't even know he had a crossbow.
I do actually.
Mhm.
I've just yet
Oh.
to use it, but I just never had a chance to do that. Yeah.
What is your chance to hit with a crossbow compared to your chance to hit with a firebolt?
It's +2 with a crossbow.
And how much with your firebolt?
+5.
So you are more likely to hit him with your firebolt.
Okay. All right, fair enough. I'll try that in a different scenario, I guess. But yeah, for now, I'll just do firebolt.
It sounds like it's really for when you're out of spells.
I just wanted to see. I just wanted my character to do it at one point, but yeah, I'll cast firebolt
I mean,
instead.
if your character would do that, then that's fine. I'm just pointing out something that, your character may well be more comfortable with utilizing the firebolt. But if you want to use the crossbow, I'm not going to tell you can't.
Yeah, no, yeah, I will definitely cast firebolt instead.
Okay, roll to hit.
Nice.
There we go. 21 hits. Roll damage.
Mm.
6 is exactly enough to take him down.
Yay.
Nice.
So this guy drops to the floor, scorched and bleeding out, mere feet from another closed doorway. Right. So
Now
Name,
we can
you
all.
haven't left the room yet. Are you doing anything with Favius Krieg?
No.
Okay. Ithiski, I'm assuming you're tending to Firion at the moment?
Yeah, I'm gonna out of the corner of my eye keep an eye on Fabius just to make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
He doesn't look to be, no.
Good.
I'm going.
And then,
I'm not going to do anything to the guy. I'm going to watch him.
Yeah, that's
Just-
entirely fair. Um,
and make sure that
Give him the
Tyrion
dirty
is
eye.
okay. And then whilst I'm getting Tyrion back up on his feet and double checking that Tyrion's okay, I'm just gonna look over and just be like, Shindor, what the fuck, man?
Still not paying attention. Words don't face him right now. It's only the shield in front of him and the magic that it contains.
Mm,
He's gonna pinch his eyebrows and just be like, so today we found the man who sold Elturel into the house. You don't know who your god is, and I'm sorry if you thought that I insulted the person that you worship. I'm still getting used to common and phrasing what I mean when I'm worried or stressed can be difficult. But you don't know who your god is. Raz is hearing voices now as well. Tyrion has almost died twice. Shindor is
I feel
apparently
so bad about making this decision, but it is what Shinder would do.
it's
Shindor is
funny as shit.
So good.
Shindor is entranced by the ship. Like I felt bad recently accidentally leaving Shindor out, but apparently when the man sees magic, everything else stops working. He's been traumatized by lightning as well today. I'm trying to talk sense or talk to people. Do you know, I would really like to go to bed.
can't say I blame you.
I feel the same way. This place is cursed. I do not wish to be here much longer.
Oh, wait.
Can we finish the evidence and just take this man to your commanding officer, please?
Raz, you will hear that voice again, asking if you wish to aid a city in the hells.
Right. After the combat, the gills, kind of the scales in the back, kind of come back into place, and here's the voice. And Raz will, not even really knowing what to do with the information, will make his way back into the group. And in a very almost self-conscious way, moving closer over to where Bang is, admit that he was hearing voices and basically reiterated what was told to him in his head to the rest of the group.
Bang's gonna kind of squeeze your hand and just say, "It's." You said it was the shield on the wall, right?
Shakily, yes, this strange voice came from the shield.
Well, I don't know what Shindor's doing, but I think he's trying to figure out what it is.
Shindor is kind of a strange one, isn't he?
Well, I can't really cast judgment today. We've all been through a lot, and we're all strange in our own ways. I mean, I'm a kobold in the city. You don't really see us. How do people phrase it? Being, and it's gonna like make little air quotation marks. Civilized. It's what's it that? I'm getting sidetracked. I'm sorry. I'm a bit stressed today. What's what was it saying to you?
A voice in my head was telling me, that there was a soul that was entrapped inside the shield against the wall. There were infernal connotations as well. It was quite strange, to be honest.
What?
I'm not sure that I would call it strange. I have been in this shield for a long time.
Raz kind of, just taken aback, just like kind of looking around again. The
And
voice
yet
speaks again.
I can hear you speak.
What do you mean by infernal connotations? I don't like that implication.
Teamwork, can I get just another backtrack again about what he said about, was it
He told you that an infernal being trapped him within the shield.
right, yeah. He had told me that an infernal being trapped him within the shield, and I do not know what to make of it.
What can you ask it? What infernal being?
You tried and he didn't give you a name.
Yeah.
Because Raz is he talking in? He's in the room.
Yeah. Raz said he returned to the room.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just he's not on the map. So I was wondering.
But the voice,
So-
but the voice is within my head. Yeah, within Raz's head. Yeah.
Maybe we should wait until Shindor finishes doing what he did, because hopefully that can tell us more about it. Because I'm not sure I like the idea of something that implies infernal beings trapped it, but I'm there's one of two options. They're keeping the shield down here because whatever patron from the hells is working with the Van Vampers doesn't want it to see the light of day again, and it's a good being. Or it's actually a devil that they are using to get power from, so we should probably be careful.
Anything to get this voice out of my head would be much appreciated.
I want to remind you that Thirstwell said that this shield would be enough evidence to condemn the Van Tamper family for their actions. So therefore, I think the Shield Man's explanations are a bit too conveniently vague to believe him easily.
We'll play this careful before we give the voice in your head any more information or do anything, we should wait for Shindor. And I don't think touching it's a good idea until we know what it is.
I touch it.
And as you turn towards,
Yeah,
as you turn towards me,
I
because as part
mean-
of identify, I need to touch it.
Name like
You
with his
should
arms
touch it,
up, like
boop.
tiptoes around,
No,
and
no.
just goes boop. Yeah.
No, I want to just emphasize that was meant as a joke, not an actual action, please.
I noticed that none of you reacted to me saying make a reflex save.
Oh, I didn't hear
Oh.
that.
Oh, did
We didn't
okay
hear it.
for
None of
everyone?
us did.
I
Yeah,
was joking, but
yeah, okay.
you know,
Yeah,
so just
Mhm.
reflex is dex, correct?
As
yeah. But you
to
don't
Shindor,
need.
Yeah.
as we say this, like don't touch it, and Shindor reaches out and touches it. If this keeps
I've been
George just
touching
gonna
it the whole
fucking-
time. I need to touch it as part of the ritual. Like 11 minutes, and I've been doing it from the start.
This is just gonna sink in, and if this keeps George just gonna drop, just like he's been touching it for a long time. Let's give it 5 minutes, and if he doesn't move, I think we're going to have to force him away from it.
Okay, so time passes, and the identification spell completes, and I will share an item handout. So
Shield.
this is, there we go, what you discover
Shield
about
is a
the
hidden-
shield.
Oh, I actually know what this is.
You say this,
Looks
Um,
cool.
you find out that it is a sentient magical item because it has an imprisoned being within it.
Mhm.
You do not know anything about the nature of the being itself because at this point it is essentially just a trapped soul. And you can identify that it can communicate telepathically. It grants resistance to fire damage and the standard bonus to AC of a shield, and it has some magical fire-based abilities as well.
Yep.
So is there actually any shield users in it, or am I the only one that has a shield?
I can use a shield. I just don't have one.
I
You can use a shield.
Raz,
Mhm.
can you ask if it will give testimony about the Van Vampires?
Oh, still gone.
Sorry, I was gone for a second. One more
No
time.
Can you ask the shield if it will give testimony?
Strange shield. Would you be able to give a testimony in sorts if we required it of you?
As I understand the laws, testimonies from magic items, even ones such as myself, that is an entity bound within an item, cannot pass legitimate testimony within court unless that has changed.
do I know if this has changed? Or yeah, he's not saying it to me. I take
No.
No, I think that at this point, Raz would communicate the response back to the group.
But
Okay.
you do know that magic item testimonials are inadmissible in court purely on the basis that you can make a wand cast an illusion spell saying whatever the fuck you like.
Yeah, you can cast mouth words, whatever the spell was called.
Mouth word.
No, I
Magic
forgot the
mouth.
name of the spell.
Magic mouth.
Thank you, magic
Yeah.
mouth. It is
I like it
genuinely the
when called
funniest
mouth
shit
word.
I've ever seen. That thing can be used to do so much fucky bullshit.
It can.
I want to play an illusion mage so bad.
At this point,
yeah.
I will
What
just turn back to the rest to the rest to the rest and just basically say the shield has a lot of magic potential and magic abilities to it. It has a hidden, as I've been listening a while, a little bit when they talk as well. As you know, it has a hidden spirit. It can't actually do much because it is trapped. It can't affect much outside of what the person wielding the shield decides.
Well, then we take it and we take Fabius Creed to your commander and hope that this is enough evidence. Because
However, I can offer some aid in your greater quest.
And what
I
aid would that be?
am more than happy to help you rescue this city, Elturel. I know some things about the Hells which may be helpful to you on your journey. And this item has, as your friend has already pointed out, some magical powers that may be of assistance. However, before you say yes or no, you should be aware that there is a group of less than benevolent individuals who are searching for me. They call themselves the Order of the Shield, and they wish to ensure that I can never be used for good ends. They were the group that held me in a crypt for a very long time, until the Van Thampers released me, only to bury me in another crypt.
Also, the lady. Oh,
right. So
Mhm.
this is where okay.
Well, at this
What was
point,
her name?
I will have taken down the shield.
Lady Sunshine, right?
Her
uh,
name was Satir Theon Hume.
Did hopefully it's not redundant, but yeah, the individual in the shields did not reveal his name to me when I asked. Is that correct? Or their name?
He said it was taken from.
Right. Okay. Noted.
We what's important is the thing that we came here for in the first place. We should warn your captain about this order of the shield, but I think we just need to submit this evidence and Fabius. So shall we leave before more of them turn up? Because me and Therian are hurt.
Yeah,
What
I
happened
do
to
not
you?
like this place.
Lasker will poke his head in at this point and suggest that there's at least one more room that should be seen to, and another exit that you could take rather than having to go back through the villa.
Mm,
In particular, there is a hidden um, shrine that Thalamra is praying in currently, though you will need to go through the main shrine to get to it.
Did we quell the dilemma with Sinane and his unspoken god? We did, right? Is that we already breached that already?
Technically, it
Mm,
got interrupted with
yeah.
With the
cultists.
combat and stuff. But yeah.
we need to arrest Philamra before she does more damage.
Hmm.
Senane will be willing to agree with Irtiski this time as a sign of trust.
Okay.
However, he will be very careful that this man isn't allowed to speak or basically magic anything.
I agree. We can gag him and take him with us and make sure he doesn't escape. But our purpose here is arresting.
How much does Sine know about dealing with devil?
In what perspective?
No, like, because this guy has done deals with devils.
Yeah.
How much does Sine know about restricting his abilities to do it again?
Well, in order to make a deal with a devil, you need to establish communication with them and offer them a price. They will detail what they will give you back, and there will be some manner of a contract. You don't know all of the technical details about how all of that works, but in order to, have that discussion, then there needs to be some form of either physical face-to-face conversation, if they were manifested on the material plane, or if someone were to go to the hells, or some form of magic to summon a demon.
Yeah, okay. In that case, I'll just have him.
Binding his hands and gagging him seems reasonable precautions.
And then I will try and follow the NPC.
I'm gonna ask R1. I've seen you heal things before. Do you have the capability of maybe slightly healing me before we venture onwards?
Yeah, it depends if you know the magic word.
Please.
Don't see no magic in please.
What the fuck? What is the magic word then?
You just hear Shinder, Alakazam.
That dude, he gets it.
Can I ask just if I slap someone and cast Lay on Hands at the same time, do they take damage or no?
Where is my button?
Yes, they will take damage from the slap.
They'll be healed
I
the
am
physical
very
damage, but
weak.
not of the emotional damage,
No,
sir.
it's more.
Right,
It's more like
how much health are you missing, Hope?
I'm at 7, so I'm missing 24.
fucking on a scale from 1 to 24, approximately how hurt do you feel?
No, on a scale of like 0 to 31, I'm a 7.
Mhm.
The classic working around metagaming.
Yes, there's
So
a
I'm just
reason I
looking at-
haven't specifically called it out, because I have been the person to do that.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, it's more funny.
Yeah, but I am
just-
very hurt.
So I'm just looking here because I took a spell that is quite useful for out of combat healing. So I'm just working out what would be better to use for you. Yeah. I'm gonna cast this one twice then in that case.
just take 2 drops of this and call me in the morning if you still have an issues.
Oh, what did that do? That's not actually meant to do
Linked
anything.
Goodberry.
Yeah, I did. I was wondering what happened if you pressed it, but yeah, it's I will cast Goodberry so that I have some. How many times am I going to do it? I'll keep a spell slot just in case. So I'll give 10 good berries to Hope, and I'll give him 10 hit points back.
If he eats them.
Delicious berries. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
delicious.
you very
You
much.
are also nourished as well.
I will point out now the same thing that I've mentioned to you in the past. But for everybody's awareness, I kind of see good berries as being the D&D equivalent of Huel. Absolutely, you can absolutely live on them, but they don't really taste like real berries. And after a few days of
Uh,
just living on Huel, you start craving solid food.
Yeah, you're not
So,
sustained from it,
It
really.
it pretty much is just for extra healing because it's
Yeah.
slightly better than healing word out of combat. That's all.
As we kind of make a move and heal everyone up and start to get ready to go, if this is good, just gonna very gently and hesitantly rest a paw on Sinane's bracer and just look at him and say, I know we argued, but I really appreciate your trust, Sinane. It does mean a lot. And I'm sorry if I insulted you.
I'll just give him an understanding nod.
what
Oh,
are
dang.
you guys doing?
Following the guy who knows the way, apparently, and we
As a note,
trust.
Timor, I have taken the shield.
Okay.
Just-
What are you guys doing with Thavius?
Are we
Like,
just
he's
like
on-
finding him and
He's manticled
leaving?
and being dragged, right?
Yeah,
I
I'm
would
pulling it.
imagine.
I'm pulling him behind me.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, you're dragging him behind you?
Unless you want
bleeding. He's
No.
he's manacled, so
Yeah,
not
so
dragging.
yeah, he's able to
Um,
walk. Okay. Because I thought you were saying that you were just dragging him, unable to walk
Yep.
behind you, just like
Through
an
the
animal.
sewers.
Yeah, just like pulling him through the dirty waters and like.
Bonking his head as you go around corners, like
Yeah, no.
like,
In a yeah,
but
no.
Senane is willing to accept that we're letting him live, but that doesn't mean I have any respect for the man.
hmm That's fair.
Okay.
Like,
Off tie him like a little
yeah.
pig.
If he slows down, I'm gonna pull on the chain.
Oh, wow.
He
Justice
walks
is
at my
justice,
speed.
justice is ugly, isn't it?
All right.
All right.
No,
I'm
I
just gonna
think
ask.
Senane's moody.
We do this as we walk. I'm
Uh,
guessing.
So I'm just gonna ask Shindor if I can carry the shield because then I can throw away this crappy one that I picked up off a dead body yesterday.
Just for a mechanical thing, unless you've attuned, it's just
It's
A
just a
shield.
shield, but yeah,
Just
it
the
looks
shield until you attune it. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it looks fancy. It looks much better than this terrible piece of crap I picked up.
I'm gonna weigh in. I suggest we give the shield to Arwen. He's a good guy.
I don't mind too much. I just
I wasn't. Yeah.
I'm. It's more that this is part of what we came down here for. So here you go.
Sweet. I'll just carry it for now. That's all.
I'll just basically tell you that you probably won't
Yeah.
be able to hear the spirit or use
No,
use
no,
this
it's
or
okay. I
that.
just wanna look
Yeah,
good.
I'll just tell you while we walk.
Okay.
Just so, just the magic properties of it.
I'm
Even
sure
i-
we'll be giving it over to someone at some point. I just
As he says to you, R1, that you probably won't be able to hear the spirit, you do just have a voice echo in your mind. He says this, but I speak with whom I wish.
I just look around and like, what the fuck? And then look at Thor. Sorry, look at Raz.
Yeah. Well, I
I'll
would
probably have said.
I was gonna say to Shindor, I was gonna say, oh, you might mind yourself with that thing. It might have a mind of its own.
Of course it has. That's the point of it. I'll say that like it's the most perfect thing in the world.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn around to Raz and be like, how exactly have you been part of the watch for this long?
He hasn't. He's been part of the Flaming Fist.
Yeah,
sorry, the
yeah. I'm
Flaming
not
Fist.
even part of the. I'm not part of the watch.
Correction. Flaming fist.
I mean, maybe the clue's in the question.
He's a flame.
He's a
Hey.
right fucking. Holy shit, he's so dumb.
Nobody's
It's
good at everything. Some of us are specialists. And Raz's special ability is being a dragon, so that's all he needs.
Fits perfectly. Love it. Yep.
Ooh, there's a body.
Oh yeah, that's the one the other guys killed
Yeah, I
earlier.
know.
Yeah.
Let's just get rid of that. I got rid of the
Wait.
wrong things.
Did-
Whoops.
Oh no, our companions.
Fisk is
Yeah,
gonna
they just book it
Whoosh.
into the distance.
whoosh.
There we go.
Fisk is gonna scamper up and sit on Raz's shoulders.
I think I've messed up one of your dark visions, but I'll figure that out later.
I mean, Thor has the light cantrip going on something.
Oh yeah, that will help. That will be why things have been looking a bit weird from my side at times.
Yeah, and R1
The-
just have dark vision as a
Well,
spell, right?
Oh, is
Yeah.
it the?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I cast light on something for
Oh
you.
yeah, on my ring. Yeah, I remember that.
So, as you approach the doorway on the right, Philaster will say to you that beyond that door, and he says quite quietly, is the main shrine down here. There will be opponents within, but once we have defeated them and passed through that temple, then on the other side we will be able to find and hopefully arrest the Lamra Van Thamper. Are you ready for combat?
I wait just a second. Is there anywhere I can chain the guy to, Mr. Prisoner?
There's some sconces on the walls that you could probably manacle him to.
I would Raz would turn to Fisky on the shoulder and just say, "Are you ready to fight, little one?"
Honestly, no. But it's not gonna stop me.
Well, we'll both bear through it then.
Mm-hmm. We got this.
At least I'm gonna lead the guy like to an area where I'm gonna like half manacle him to one of the sconces.
Okay, fair enough. Then probably about there will do.
Yes.
Rhea, do you want to keep guard? I know this
I
is
can do, but would my sword not be more useful?
Yeah, she's been a heavy hitter.
I
in the
didn't
battle?
know. I just know that your purpose for being here originally was Thaddeus, so I didn't know.
Well, there are crimes down here that must be set right. We can address Thavius later.
Just gonna look at Thaddeus here. You do understand that your best chance of living for however long it is to sit tight here, right?
He nods. Yep. Yep.
Good.
How
Turn.
how does he replace gagged?
It just then.
No.
Oh.
Turn to Fisky. You can be a spicy one at times, can't you?
It's what I do best. When you're little, you have to make up for it in other ways.
I'm sorry. I'm 5 I'm 5 years old.
Like when an innuendo falls out of your face and you don't realize it until after you've said it. It's like-
I'm fucking 2 years old.
Alright, let's fucking arrest this bitch.
As you approach the door, you see that it is an iron double door with an arched door frame with infernal runes carved into it. Does anybody here speak infernal?
Yes, I do.
I have eyes of the rune keeper. I can read anything.
I read Infernal.
So the runes translate as that which falls can rise again. And as you move closer, you hear several humanoid voices chanting in Infernal.
What are they saying?
You can discern praise being heaped upon the archdevil Zariel for her tireless efforts to win the blood war.
Quietly, I'm going to relay this with just like a little look of absolute disgust.
Just Timur. Or no, actually, I'll ask you later. It's fine. Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Raz will being relayed. Just the aggression is slowly building. He's on point.
Okay. So, are you planning anything in terms of an entry order, or are you set up as you want to go in?
Gonna be on this side.
Is it the door? Is the door like I'm just looking at the map now? The door is it where? Okay, that's where the door is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, based off of my yeah. No, we'll just see who works first. Yeah.
Do we want our heavy hitters going in first, or
Yeah.
Cut
Oh, maybe our front line, like the beefiest of boys.
Sinead and Rhea going in first?
Since when am I the big hitter, though? I hit for like 1d12 compared to Mr. Oh, I just did 40 damage over here.
Yeah,
No,
but
no,
you
no.
don't get hit
Yeah, we were the tank
Yeah.
though.
either.
Yeah, you want
I've
people to
been-
be hitting you, not Firion.
Yeah.
I've been down twice.
Me and Tyrion.
But to be fair though, Hope, you do the amount of damage in one go, then you go down. You still do more damage than the rest of us anyway. So
Yeah,
one
exactly.
fucking-
Yeah.
Before we go in,
Yeah.
I am going to use my Crimson Right to imbue my second sickle because it's only my offhand one that has lightning at the moment.
Okay.
So I take that.
No.
Oh, no.
I take 4 damage.
Yep.
And then
So,
um,
to be clear, as soon as you open this door, I will be asking you to roll for initiative.
Right.
So,
Mhm.
are you happy with your starting positions?
Can I, in that case, just move so as soon as they just blast open the door, I will basically cast an Eldritch Blast.
I
at
also
whatever I see.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Side.
be Raz wouldn't be out of the pocket of the door. I would be like maybe here almost. And I think Fiski is still with me.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'd just be here. But yeah, this position.
Can I just
Okay.
ask? Can I just confirm? Could I use Commander's Strike to get Firion to throw daggers?
No, you can't,
Yeah. Okay.
because we discussed that earlier.
Yes. It's just I didn't.
Yep.
Get clear. Yep.
If there's
Yeah.
somebody on the other side of the door that I can see, if we surprise them, could I prep a mind sliver, please?
Yeah, you can.
Cool.
I'm basically channeling it, and as soon as they have busted open the door,
That
I'm
is
letting it fly.
entirely what readied actions are. So, does anyone else want to ready an action?
Listen, can I ready a hit?
You can ready an action for it when the door opens. If you can see someone in melee range to hit them, yes.
Would it be too much to be? Could it be this close, or
Yeah.
is that too
Yeah.
much?
Yeah.
I want to ready a axe hit if
Okay.
anyone is close enough.
This is I'm good here.
Do you want to prep a spell for, or are you good?
I'm a sorcerer, babe. I don't have to fucking prep spells. I'm good.
It's more
Would
of
you
a
like
if
to
you
tell
prep
me
Ready
it.
action.
spell you would like to cast when
I'm
the door
gonna
opens?
I'm gonna prep a charm person.
Would I have to prep a firebolt in that way or no?
Yes.
So the idea that I'm giving you, that most people are taking up on,
Okay.
is when the door opens, you've got these spells ready to cast, so that you can make use of the fact that you know there's going to be a fight, and that the rest of them don't, and that whoever they
Okay.
decide don't. So the fact that you're prepping for this means that so long as they haven't heard you with this preparation, you will get a surprise round, and that will be all of your prepared actions. So
Okay.
I
So
think
it's
at this point, we're kind of getting to the point where we don't need explicit prepared actions because you're all going to try, you're all going to have that surprise round anyway. Okay?
It's like
okay. Yeah.
SWAT style. We're kicking in the door, and everyone
then
who
charging
It's blazing.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a new. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay. I understand.
So, R1, because you are best placed, you kick this door open.
Oh yeah.
And 2 rows of tall wrought iron candlesticks light this vaulted chamber, each one bearing 9 flickering candles. A 7-foot tall statue of an angel with white glowing eyes and a long sword stands atop a dais to the south. A 6-foot tall fiend bristling with spines stands west of the statue, glaring at 4 black-robed cultists who kneel and chant in the middle of the room, their faces hidden behind golden devil masks. 9 tapestries depicting the layers of the 9 hells adorn the walls. There are 4. Oh, we've already done the cultists. Yes. Cool. And at this point, I want everybody to roll for initiative.
Ooh.
Oh
Oh,
my
everyone's rolling
lord!
good.
Oh damn!
Nice.
Oh,
We've got some.
Wait, Raz rolled initiative above 2.
I know. I know.
Who are
so
you? What
Nain,
have you
you've
done
got
to Raz?
18. You're slacking, man. 16 for Raz. Firion on
24.
24. Bloody hell. Ithiski on 11 and Shindor on 15. Then I'll auto roll for all of the NPCs because I can. Cool. Firion, the door slams open and you see the scene as laid out before you. What are you
Is
doing?
Yeah, this is the surprise. It's a full round, right?
Yep. Full round.
Okay, first I'm gonna attack this one.
Yep.
Normally without the -1. Then
10 does not hit, I'm afraid. The
eh,
dagger just goes slightly wide.
oh, do we have advantage on the surprise round?
No.
Okay, cool. Then the second hit. Whoa, crit
Oh
again.
shit,
Very
boy!
nice.
These are the
Damn.
exact same damage rolls as last time. Just
Jesus Christ.
That's only 8.
Okie dokie. I mean, 8 is enough for him.
Oh, he's
and
really squishy.
he just drops to the ground.
He's a lot of fighters then.
Yeah.
Indeed. Philaster is going to have his hand crossbow readied and is going to take a shot at this one. I mean, he hasn't got vision. I mean, he's got a line of sight there, it's fine. And his crossbow bolt just goes wide, unfortunately. And he hooks that on his belt and draws his short sword and moves in. 20. Yeah, actually, there. R1.
Right. What did I do? I don't know what
Charm
I'm doing.
person.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
it.
you prepped charm person.
Yeah, I did because I think it'd be amusing, but at the same time, these guys are a bit weak. So just that one that is that in range? I did not check the range on charm person. 30 foot. That should look like it might just do it. Yep. So that one closest to us, I'm going to use charm person on him to try and convince him to that his ways and his ideas were incorrect, and that he needs to try and right his wrongs by fighting alongside us against his not his, but the other three left in the room.
Right, so it will regard you as a friendly acquaintance, but it won't
Yep.
necessarily fight for you, especially
it may
since
not,
you've just offed his mate. What's the spell save DC?
Oh yeah, there's a button somewhere. Where does it say on here?
But if you go to spell casting, it should be on your top, on the top.
Oh,
With your-
wisdom 13. Yeah, I see it. So
Yeah, I'm afraid that unfortunately he saves. You watch his eyes start to glaze, and then he just shakes it off and draws his scimitar. Sinane. One of your allies has charged inside. What are you doing?
Just I have to walk via this square.
No, you can probably go straight to that one. Because that door is 10 foot, that's fine.
Yeah, I just need to see what's happened. And then I will walk to here. Or actually, no, I'll go to here and then I'll sprout my beautiful wings.
Okay.
And then I will end my turn.
So you move 5 foot, grow wings, and that's it.
Yes. Or actually, I want to fly. How high is the roof?
20 foot here?
I want to fly approximately 10 feet up.
Okay. Can you roll a charisma save for me, please?
Rude.
Okay. Thank you.
That sounds so bad.
Raz. One of your allies has rushed inside, and Sinane has sprouted wings and flown into the sky. What are you doing?
Oh. Um. All right, so I can pass through my compatriots to get into the room. Is that correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to move. If it'll let me actually move here. Why is that letting me move?
I don't know. I can move your token.
Okay. There we go. Okay, now it's working. Right, so we're gonna move just into the door because as soon as Raz would see enemies, he would be aggravated. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna check really quick. I'm gonna measure to see this. Okay. I'm gonna move a bit further. I'm actually gonna move in front of Sinan. This. And I'm going to use my breath weapon in a straight line against the two here.
Okay, that's a dex save, yes?
Double check, but yes, Dex DC 11.
Okie dokie. They both save. What's the half damage?
Check here. It's let's see it's half, so it's 2d6. I think. Oh, actually,
Roll 2d6, and then we'll half it. So 5. So that goes down to 2 damage. Okie dokie. So these guys dodge aside nimbly, but their feet are still a bit burned. Shindor, you had Eldritch Blast prep, didn't you?
Yes, I do. I just wonder this over here because my screen is very
Oh.
small since I'm not on my normal. Because I can't even see. Is that a cultist? Is that what is that?
That is a devil of some description.
Well, fuck him. He gets it to the face.
Okay.
Definitely.
Roll.
Fuck this
Yeah.
guy in particular.
There we go. There we go. No, he probably won't.
No, 12 is not enough. It just moves deftly aside and watches the blast go past.
Okay. Let's see. That's the action, and I'm just gonna check on this because I'm not sure how long the radius is for that. Okay, so I'm going to move in. I just need to see because I need to be in 30 feet of him. So yeah, if I can be in that corner over there, I'm fine for that. So I'm just gonna
If you
move.
have the movement speed, you can move to that corner.
Yeah, I am going to move to this corner, and I am going to use Hexblade's Curse on the devil or
Oh.
demon
Okay.
thing.
Remind me what that does.
Once per turn as bonus action, shows a creature you can see within 30 feet and curse it for 1 minute or until the target dies, you die, or if you are incapacitated. Against the cursed target, you gain a +2 damage, bonus damage to your damage roll. Score a critical hit on a 19 or a 20, and you regain 8 hit points if it dies.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's good.
So, Rhea is going to charge in 10, 15, 20, 20 with both longsword and short sword drawn, and place herself firmly in the middle of the combat. And she is going to make an attack on this guy with her longsword, which hits, and cuts him in half. Longsword attack on this guy, which also that one crits. Yeah, so I would say it does more than cut him in half, but it doesn't. And with her short sword, she's going to make an offhand attack at this guy. And that goes very, very wide, unfortunately. Ithiski.
Mhm.
You were riding Raz, right?
Mm-hmm. I was keeping myself to the side just for
Point of reference.
yeah
Yep.
clarity. Right. So we have one cultist left and the devil. I'm gonna release my prepared mind sliver on this cultist.
Okie dokie. That's intellect save?
Mm-hmm. DC 13.
Yeah, he doesn't make that. He rolled a 3 on the dice.
Perfect. Okay.
Rolled a damage.
He takes 1d6 psychic. 1.
Yep.
But he loses a d4 on his next saving throw.
Okie dokie.
If this key will tap Raz, point at the cultist, and just say, "Blast that one. He won't be able to dodge."
Ross is gonna immediately like flames come out of the nostrils as the gills wrap up, and he acknowledges without even saying anything.
And that's my turn.
Okie dokie. Back round to the top. Thirian. Your
Okay,
allies have broken in the door and started slaughtering these cultists. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to attack this one now.
Okie dokie.
I'll do my first attack normally. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit just. Roll
Okay,
damage.
Damage 8.
Okie dokie. Yep.
And I'll take the -5 on my next hit.
Good
and-
luck.
Yay, please, good roll.
Hey.
8, 13. Probably
13
won't
does
hit.
not hit.
Okay, and
It
then
just wedges in the bony protrusions that are coming off this guy.
I will hide behind a corner.
Okay. Blaster. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 comes around opposite Rhea. And where's he gone? There we go. Attempts to attack with the short sword. Advantage makes no help there. With his first attack, he just goes entirely wide. But the second one comes down and completely staves this guy's head in. Apparently missing, for this guy then turns his next attack into a crit on max damage.
Nice.
And he is down. So all of the cultists have dropped. And there is only this devil ahead of you. R1.
Mhm.
The
Okay.
cultists are bleeding on the floor, and there is a devil stood near the altar. What are you doing?
So, since it's a devil, I presume there's no armor or anything on it.
It has what we would call, almost an exoskeleton. It looks like it's got very tough, spiny skin.
Okay, so what I mean was any metal.
No, it doesn't have any
Mhm.
metal.
No, no metal. No, won't be using that spell then. So,
Sorry.
no, it's fine. I'm going to, in that case, do something different. Yeah, let's use that one, I think. So what range is this? This is 5 foot area. Range slash area. It just says 5 foot for range and area. So is that just for both?
Which
Is it
spell
big?
is it?
Thunderclap.
Okay. No, it's not Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave is a bitch. Thunderclap is something very different.
Thunderclap is a cantrip. I have.
So, ranger area is 5 foot. Yeah. So it will be 5 foot emanating from you.
Okay, no, that makes sense. And in that case, right, how far is this? Should be far enough, I think. Yep, I can make that. Yeah, I do that, and then thunderclap.
Okie
is-
dokie. You guys should hopefully be able to see his health bar now.
So
Yes.
can be
Oh,
heard up.
nice.
So, what's the save DC?
It is con 13.
He does not make it. Roll your damage.
Did it work? Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Only 2, but
Can you read the that spell, Thunderclap?
oh no, you didn't do what I was meant to do.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
I've put the text there for you.
Yep, I'll just go ahead and
And so
And-
the funny thing
I
is,
was
it can be
about to
heard
get
up to
to that.
100 feet away. So even if you were on the other side of the building, you could still
Yeah, I know.
get it.
Wait, so do we all have to make a Constitution save?
No.
no, I'm using a wisdom because I'm still afraid of thunder,
Yeah.
lightning, and everything in between there.
The funny
So-
thing is, I took it before I knew you were afraid of it.
Yeah, I know that's the point of it, keeping our
so
fears
funny.
away from each other. But
Absolutely, it is.
I
Um,
wish.
yeah, 7 or 9, I'm probably scared as shit again.
Yeah. You are definitely under the effect of fear. But we'll get to that in a moment. Sinane, you are flying above the battlefield, and you can see that your allies have very neatly taken apart the cultists. But there is a devil on the other side of the room. What are you doing?
I will appreciate their efficiency, and then I'll fly over to here. And then I will attack with my reach weapon.
Okie dokie. Roll to hit for